30 days ago, I didn't remember where I put my keys. I'd walk into a room and forget why I was there. I'd start a sentence and lose it halfway through. It was embarrassing and honestly, a little scary. So I made a decision. I was going to treat my brain the way athletes treat their bodies. I was going to train it every single morning for 30 days straight. No supplements, no expensive gadgets, just 5 simple exercises. And what happened next genuinely surprised me. Let me start with something most people don't realize. Your brain isn't fixed. It's not set in stone the moment you turn 25. Science calls it neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to grow, rewire, and adapt at any age. That means the version of you who forgets names, loses focus, and feels mentally foggy, that's not permanent. That's just a brain that hasn't been trained yet. And the moment I understood that, everything changed. The first exercise was the simplest and the one almost skipped. Every morning, right after waking up, I spent 5 minutes writing by hand. Not typing, not voice notes, pen on paper. There's something about the physical act of writing that fires up connections deep inside the brain that a keyboard just doesn't reach. I wrote whatever came to mind. Random thoughts, things I was grateful for, half-formed ideas. It didn't matter what. It just had to be handwritten. By week 2, I noticed I was thinking more clearly before I even finished my coffee. The second exercise sounds a little strange at first, but stay with me. I started learning one new word every morning. A real word, something I'd never used before, and I'd try to use it naturally at least once during the day. It sounds small. It is small, but language and memory are deeply connected. And challenging your brain to absorb and use new information keeps those neural pathways sharp and flexible. After 30 days, I had 30 new words. That's not the point, though. The point is what my memory felt like after consistently being pushed like that. Exercise 3 was meditation, specifically, focused attention meditation. Not the kind where you try to empty your mind. That's almost impossible. And honestly, that's not even the goal. What I did was sit quietly for 10 minutes each morning and focus entirely on my breathing. Every time my mind wandered, and it wandered constantly at first, I gently brought it back. No frustration, no judgment, just redirect, refocus, and breathe. That act of redirecting is a workout for your prefrontal cortex. It's literally strengthening the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, focus, and emotional control. By week 3, my ability to concentrate during work had changed noticeably. Tasks that used to take me 2 hours were done in 1. The fourth exercise was one I didn't expect to enjoy: mental math. No calculator, no phone. Just quick, simple calculations in my head. Multiplying small numbers, estimating distances, calculating tips before the server came back. It felt awkward at first because I'd been outsourcing that job to my phone for years. But the discomfort was the point. When your brain is slightly uncomfortable, it's growing. Just like a muscle. After 2 weeks, the mental friction started to disappear. And that's when I knew something real was happening. The fifth exercise was the one that changed how I see everything: morning visualization. Before I looked at my phone, before I checked messages, I spent 3 minutes picturing the day ahead, not fantasizing, but mentally rehearsing. Seeing myself handling a difficult conversation, well, seeing myself staying focused through a long meeting. Athletes do this. Surgeons do this. There's real research behind it. Visualization activates many of the same neural pathways as actually doing the thing. Your brain begins to build the map before your feet ever take the first step. Here's the honest summary. After 30 days, I sleep better. I remember things faster. I feel less reactive to stress and more in control of where my attention goes. Nothing about this was dramatic. It didn't feel like a transformation while it was happening. It felt like a small shift each day. And then one morning I looked back and realized how different things were. Your brain is always listening to how you treat it. Give it something to work with, and it will surprise you.